Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Motor City Wrestling number 159, live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Which honestly is very fitting because I think today is Ric Flair's birthday. Now you got a big show lined out for you guys here tonight, as per usual. Starting things off is a six-man tag team match featuring Straight Edge and Strength and Power taking on the Campbell Club alongside Devin Rust. Right after this, we got singles division action when Jeff Baker goes one-on-one against Blood Money's Brian Brutus. Emily Sharp and Izzy Phelps set to light things up in our mid-card match of the evening as well. Then we got tag team action consisting of the team of Deuce and Duncan Jones. We're going to be taking on Tyler Van Diver and Shinzo Tabata. And of course, our main event, Jay Baker takes on the UPWA champion in a non-title match, Jay Baker versus Oxley, in our main event. But switching gears back, Straight Edge and Strength and Power taking on the Campbell Club and Devin Rust here in our opening match of the night. Now these are two rivalries that have been intermixing over the past number of weeks here on Motor City Wrestling. One story cannot be told without the other, it seems, and they continue to intertwine as Straight Edge's feud with the Campbell Club continues to embroil itself with the conflict between Strength and Power and Devin Rust, and that's going to continue in this six-man tag team match that we're getting ready to start here in just a moment. But yeah, in the meantime, just gotta fucking wait for the loading screen, don't we? I usually get the meeting started before the stream starts. Kind of forgot you for a moment, so that's what I was just doing right there. Yo, what's up, Laura? How you doing? Wait, first time chat. I thought you... No, you followed me after I followed you. That's what happened. Okay. Oh, either way. What's going on, fam? How you doing? As I said, our opening match of the night, Straight Edge alongside Strength and Power going to be taking on the Campbell Club and Devin Rust. That match set to take off right now. I fucking forgot to have this goddamn thing open. Give me one... Fuck. I'm screwing things up. And there we go. Let's go ahead and get our first match going. You're good? Well, I'm also doing good, knowing that you're doing good. Always happy to hear when my friends are... Well, when my friends are happy, I don't quite know that, though. You seem like you are, though. Based on the way that you're chatting. Now, this whole rivalry between Straight Edge and the Campbell Club, this started last month, when Straight Edge, when DGX was set to take on Jack Campbell in a Proving Ground Tournament qualifier match. Before that match could happen, though, the Campbell Club ambushed Straight Edge and DGX. They took Straight Edge out from behind and then took DGX out more permanently when they injured his leg. As a result, DGX was unable to compete in the Proving Ground Tournament, was unable to compete in the qualifier, I should say. And Jack Campbell went on to defeat his replacement. I have food, that's why I'm happy. Hell yeah, man. I just got done eating.
And his partners, at a combined weight of 506 pounds, Joe Sullivan and Chris Hunter.
And speaking of people being cost opportunities at the Proving Ground Tournament, Devin Rust was on the receiving end of this sort of treatment last month when he was provoked by these two fine gentlemen into attacking Mr. Connor McCarthy. As a result of that, Devin Rust was indefinitely suspended, which meant that he would lose his opportunity at the Proving Ground contract. Devin Rust was swiftly replaced in the tournament. But since then, he has made his return. His suspension has been lifted, and he has been looking to get his revenge ever since on these two superstars.
At a combined weight of 389 pounds, Cody Campbell and Drew Campbell, the Club.
Now, as I was saying earlier, the Campbell Club took out DGX and prevented him from being able to take on Jack Campbell for their Proving Ground tournament qualifier. Now, at Proving Ground, Straight Edge, he was one of the participants. Jack Campbell, of course, winning his qualifier match. He was in the tournament as well, but unfortunately for Straight Edge, the two never met. But that has changed over the past number of weeks. Straight Edge has made it his personal mission to avenge his tag team partner. And so far, I'd say he's done a pretty good job. The message has definitely been received by Drew and Cody Campbell. I would say Jack as well, but he has been out ever since he ran into the purebred athlete Deuce for the European Championship. Deuce will be in action later on tonight. But now Straight Edge and... well, Straight Edge is finally going to be able to get his hands on the Campbell Club in a sanctioned UPWA match. Also, hey there, Brian. How you doing, bro? I forgot to get the fucking betting started. Well, probably for the best, actually. No one's even really been here.
And their partner, from the pits of hell, weighing in at 343 pounds, Devin Rust.
Now, the same goes for Devin Rust. Finally, he gets his chance to get his hands on Joe Sullivan and Chris Hunter for the first time in a sanctioned match since he made his return a few weeks ago. Doing good, doing good. Hell yeah, brother, hell yeah. Glad to hear it. Now, all 6 of these superstars have been at each other's throats over the past couple of weeks. The Campbell Club secured a victory over Strength and Power 2 weeks ago, thanks in part due to interference by Devin Rust. Last week, Drew Campbell once again defeated Chris Hunter. And again, thanks to Devin Rust. Later on that night, Straight Edge and Devin Rust went one-on-one. And because of the Campbell Club, Rust was able to win. Now tonight, all 6 of these superstars are going to be getting involved, going at it in this tag team match, in this trios match. Going for the cover earlier with that German suplex with the bridge as well, but Straight Edge too close to the ropes. Now you got to know Straight Edge, he's been looking forward to this opportunity, a chance to attack the Campbell Club without any referees or security having to hold him back. Rakes the eyes while Devin Rust was distracting the referee. Miscommunication there between Rust and the Campbell Club. And now Straight Edge is taking full advantage of it. Going to drag Campbell back towards the middle of the ring. Now picks him up. Does not want Campbell escaping to the outside by rolling underneath the bottom rope. But now he throws him into the corner with strength and power. Unable to make that tag, Campbell throws him across the ring. And now Campbell makes the tag to Drew. And hold on a second, these guys, these kicks and these punches, Enziguri double stomps in the back. The Campbell Club are such a dangerous trio of superstars. Dangerous as well when they're only a duo, minus Jack Campbell, of course. But there is a very, very good reason why these guys held the World Tag Team Championship for 371 days over on Extreme Takedown Wrestling. Excuse me, 389 days. I don't know where I got 371 from. But either way, a very impressive feat. Arguably the best tag team in all the UPWA. Straight Edge, he may have strength and power backing him here tonight, but we're going to see how well he meshes with these guys as the tag is made to Chris Hunter. And Hunter immediately in with the clothesline, takes Drew down, another one, and follows up with a third. Campbell right back up, though, looking for one more. No, basement dropkick. Hunter just absorbs it, though, looking for a fourth clothesline. Not going to happen, as Campbell avoids it, gets out of the way. Sort of a rematch from last week. These two picked up where they left off in that singles match that opened up last week's episode of Motor City Wrestling. But Drew Campbell looking to finish things off once and for all here. Setting him up, looking for that front flip DDT. Spikes him on the top of his head. Going to go for the cover now. Hooks the outside leg, but only a 1. Thought maybe Campbell was going to go for a tag instead. Sets up here, looking for the Campbell kick. Hunter avoids it. Once again, though, Drew Campbell back up, looking for the basement dropkick. But again, Hunter manages to stay on his feet. Drew the oh! Hunter avoids the high knee, and Campbell takes Devin Rust out instead, inadvertently. So far, we've seen nothing but miscommunication between the Campbells and Devin Rust. And you have to wonder how much more the Hellhound is going to take before he snaps and goes off on these guys. Hunter with the back body drop takes Campbell down. Maintains control. Now picks him back up. Hard right hand. A quick jab got him. Looking for the kick. Gets caught and gets just taken down by that clothesline. Now just launches him into the corner. Quick stomp. Hunter kind of sold him, not going to lie. What do you mean? What did he sell? Talk about the basement dropkick. Because he did sell it, he just didn't go down. Now raking those forearms across the face. Perhaps trying to bust his opponent open the hard way. And hold on a second, he's getting back up. But Hunter just shuts him back down with that hard right hand and delivers another one and another and one final right hand to take Campbell down to the canvas. He may be out, but Hunter wants to seal the deal. Throws him back into Strength and Power's corner. Well, into the corner with Joe Sullivan and Straight Edge, that is. Throws him there once again and is looking to make that tag. No, boots to the face by Campbell. As now it is Campbell who throws him across the ring and once again misses the knees. But Cody Campbell keeping Hunter occupied on the outside. Devin Rust legal now. But a couple of back elbows there by Chris Hunter to Cody Campbell. But I think the distraction has paid off already. Hunter didn't see Devin Rust coming and now gets taken down by that overhead German suplex. These two brawling on the outside. I say brawling, but it's more of a one-sided beatdown as Devin Rust tries to carry Chris Hunter around the ringside area. Hunter able to break free though with those elbows in a hard shot to the midsection. Count of 5 by the referee. Count of 6 by the referee. Where the fuck are you taking him, man? Count of 7. And now Devin Rust going to throw Hunter back inside. I got a little worried there. I'm not going to lie. But Hunter trips him up. Drop toe hold. Nice move there. And hold on a second. I think Hunter's had enough. He's taken enough damage at the hands of the Campbell Club. Now makes a tag to Joe Sullivan, excuse me. But Sullivan immediately gets taken down by that clothesline. The way he got out of the way and indirectly made his teammates take the corner shot. Oh, I get you. Yeah, I'll be honest. That was pretty smooth. I won't lie. But now Devin Russ, you know he's got to be filled with rage. He's got a lot of pent-up anger against Strength and Power that he finally gets to take out. And I'm sure that high knee he took from Drew Campbell earlier tonight did not help. But now delivers Immortal Sin, and he's setting up here. Hold on a second, the Campbells are in the ring. These guys lifting Sullivan onto Rust's shoulders. And looking for the triple powerbomb. Going for the cover to pin the Sonoran Savage. Referee in position, 1, 2, Sullivan kicks out. Now, Joe Sullivan, a moment ago, he was the freshest man in this ring, and taking umbrage to that cheap shot that Cody Campbell got in just a moment ago. That may have cost him. Should have gone for Rust instead. You see what that moment of hesitation has done. Allows Devin Russ to regain control and tag Drew Campbell in, and what a double Irish whip to Joe Sullivan. Sent him going upside down into that turnbuckle. Schoolboy super kick takes Sullivan down, but now the arm drag to reverse him. I was saying just a moment ago about how Sullivan was just the freshest man in this match. He had not yet been tagged in once. He was the last superstar to be legal in this contest. But within moments, he is already busted open, and he's taken a triple powerbomb. And now Drew Campbell, Lope Suicida. These guys are throwing everything at the Sonoran Savage, trying to take him out of commission early. And now a Campbell kick as well on the outside, but he can't go for the cover out here. Count of 3 by the referee. Drew follows up with a backbreaker and a Russian leg sweep. Count of 4 now. Spinning back fist. He gets caught, though. Gets reversed. Sullivan and Campbell going at it. Kick gets caught. Count of 6. And Sullivan's going to launch Drew back inside the ring. Count of 7. There's an elbow and a guillotine leg drop. Campbell fighting on, though, getting right back up, but Sullivan takes him back down. Hold on a minute. Turnabout's fair play. Now it's Hunter and Straight Edge lifting Campbell up for a triple powerbomb. And now Joe Sullivan gonna go for the cover. Hook of the outside leg. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Cody Campbell got in there just in case at the end, but Drew was still able to kick out on his own. Fair play to the guy. This has been a very back and forth 6-man tag team match to open up Motor City Wrestling here tonight. But Drew Campbell looking to finish things off with that schoolboy super kick perhaps. Sullivan with the reversal, though, regains the offensive and now throws the opponent into the corner. Gonna turn him around. And Sullivan now brings Drew up to that top turnbuckle. What is he thinking here? Gonna bring the legs to the outside. Hard right hand. And wait a minute. Sullivan on the top rope. Campbell on the top rope. A super Sonoran fly. How much is that taken out of Joe Sullivan, though? He's unable to capitalize. Wait, he does not want the pin. He wants to finish the opponent off. He's got Drew up and drops him on the back of his head. A Southern Lights driver to Drew Campbell. Is that going to be enough to win this match? Drags him all the way to his corner. But Cody Campbell breaks things up at the count of 2. Straight Edge, though, looking to take care of him with a gut buster. Cody's now out for the count. But Drew Campbell regains control momentarily. Maybe not. Joe Sullivan with that overhand right. And now just launches him into the corner. And now Sullivan looking to follow up with a suplex here. A little bit of stall. But he gets all of it. Hang on a second, though. Drew finds an opening, makes the tag to Devin Russ. Russ is on his own. Both Campbells are down, but I don't think he'd have it any other way. Big boot levels Joe Sullivan. He's right back up, though. runs right into the corner. Rust with a hard elbow. And now the clothesline just decapitates Joe Sullivan. Devin Rust is in full control at this moment. He is in no man's land, though, and he's going to pay for that. Both Rust and Sullivan are groggy. Misses the elbow and gets caught. Now Sullivan with a front face lock. And is going to drag him and send him face first into the corner. Rust reverses, though, and throws him into the Campbell Club's corner, but there are no Campbells to tag. Devin Rust is just contemplating his next move, thinking, what should I do? Or perhaps just buying time for the Campbells to get back into it. You see Cody Campbell's back up, waiting on Drew now, perhaps, is the Hellhound. Joe Sullivan gets out of the corner, though. A standing switch and a forearm to the back, and now a back suplex as well. And now Joe Sullivan could be setting up to put the Hellhound away once and for all, lifts him up and drops him on his head. Southern Lights driver connects once again, this time to Devin Rust. Will that be enough for Joe Sullivan to secure the win? Goes for the cover. Hook of the outside leg. Shoulders are down, but Rust kicks out. Straight edge just in case took out Drew Campbell, prevented from the pin from being interrupted. But now Chris Hunter's legal, and he's looking to get himself some of the Hellhound as he just delivers that KO punch. Shoots the half, hooks the leg. But now it's Cody Campbell who breaks things up. And the ref has been taken down. But Cody gets out of dodge before he can suffer any harm. Is sure to get that cheap shot in, though, to buy Devin Rust some time to recover. Now Rust back up. Hunter going to throw him into the corner. Gets all of that clothesline. Rust just falls down to that bottom turnbuckle. And Hunter just a double axe handle. Surprised that Rust is even on his feet after that. But Hunter now launches him off the ropes. Bit of a misstep there. Devin Rust capitalizes. And he's setting up now, looking for the sulfuric powerbomb. But Chris Hunter able to reverse him into a back body drop. And now Chris Hunter biding his time, picking his spot, waiting for Rust to get back up. Wait. Hang on a second. Rust. Oh! Okay! Fucking drops the ref. And then a KO punch to Devin Rust. Now goes for the pin. 1, 2, only a 2. What was Chris Hunter thinking there? Well, I think he was going to go for one of the Campbells. And then he just chose violence. Chris Hunter with that obliteration taunt. He's starting to feel himself now. But Devin Rust, he's been given some time to recover, and he is going to use it. He gave no fucks. He really fucking didn't. That'll be a fine for Chris Hunter, but he is looking past it. Devin Rust delivers Immortal Sin, and now he's going to force Chris Hunter to pay for his sins. The Campbells once again lift him up onto Rust's shoulders, and now deliver that triple powerbomb. Going for the cover in the center of the ring. Shoulders down. Joe Sullivan getting taken out, though. And only a 2 count. Chris Hunter kicks out. Somehow, someway, Chris Hunter able to kick out of that triple powerbomb, even when Joe Sullivan was cut off by Cody Campbell. But now a tag is made to Straight Edge. A tag is made to Drew Campbell. And Drew immediately looking for a clothesline. Gets ducked. Knife edge chop gets blocked. Drop toe hold takes him down. Straight Edge gets picked right back up. And now a super kick as well. He's right back up, though. But wait a second. Rolls through. Schoolboy super kick. Straight Edge may have been a little overzealous when he got up immediately, and he paid for it. Going for the cover with his feet on the ropes, but Straight Edge kicks out. Sullivan again taken out of commission. But hold on, wait a second, the Koji clutch! But no, Drew Campbell immediately breaks it up, and Cody, while he's still in the neighborhood, gives him a good senton for his troubles. I think that's the first triple powerbomb that Chris Hunter's taken. Joe Sullivan got one earlier. And then Joe Sullivan delivered one. The high knee by Straight Edge just drops Cody Campbell, who's been tagged in by Drew. This has been a high-octane, quick-paced, six-man tag team match. It's showing no signs of slowing down, but it may be showing signs of the end right here. That the Campbell Crusher by Drew and Cody, but somehow Straight Edge kicks out. Throws him into the corner. Cody gets a cheap shot. Campbell kick! Drew gets the Campbell kick on Straight Edge, goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, no! Once again, Joe Sullivan gets taken out. But once again, there's a kick out. Straight Edge fighting off both Campbells on his own right now. And he's doing it! High knee takes out Drew. Cody gonna go back to the apron. Straight Edge getting fired up now. Couple of stomps, picks him back up. And the running knee! But he's not finished. Straight Edge sees the blood, and he wants to draw some more. Looking for the Cyclone Enziguri. And now gonna shoot the half and hook the leg. Shoulders down. But no, at the count of 1, Devin Rust breaks things up. Straight Edge and Rust going at it. But it's not enough. Now Straight Edge setting up once again. Joe Sullivan's been taken out. Another Cyclone Enziguri. Will that do it for Drew Campbell? Hooks the leg once again. Shoulders down once again. But once again, Devin Rust gets in there. It breaks things up, but this time Straight Edge takes him out with a sleeper slam. It's a 2-on-2 at the moment. Does Straight Edge have one more in the tank? Does he have one last shot in his chamber? Gets the high knee, but Campbell reverses the Bulldog. Looking for the Campbell kick. Straight Edge dodges it. A Russian leg sweep. It took everything out of him to deliver that one. Campbell trying to make that tag. He gets cut off at the pass. Both men running in. Campbell gets the better of him. Northern Lights suplex with a bridge, but Straight Edge is within the ropes. Devin Rust and Joe Sullivan are both back up. This is once again a 6-man tag. But Drew Campbell again is looking to put an end to this one. A schoolboy super kick. Takes Straight Edge down, now gonna lock in the cross armbar, try to force the submission, but Straight Edge overpowers him. Rolls onto his feet and gives him a few right hands to break it up. Cyclone Enziguri once again, this one from out of nowhere. Shoots the half, hooks the leg. 1, no, Cody Campbell breaks it up. Joe Sullivan throws him over the top rope to dispose of him, and Chris Hunter's going to pick up the pieces. Or maybe not. The thing is, even if Straight Edge does have yet another one in the chamber, the referee is down. Even if he makes Drew tap out right here, the referee is down. But Drew, regardless, is going to fight free and escape the hold. Throws him back into the corner. Devin Rust, though. Referee still down. Oh, knife edge chop while Rust holds him back. Gonna pick him right back up, though. It just, oh my God! A stun gun just dropped him throat first onto the top rope. That had to be an illegal move right there, but the referee saw none of it. Tag is made to Joe Sullivan. That was a very smart thing for Straight Edge to do. Drew unable to tag in Cody. Now throws him into the corner. But hold on a second. Drew is looking for that killing shot. I was going to say Cody has been on the interference like crazy, but he ignored 2 attempts on Drew. Yeah, he really has, not going to lie. But regardless of that, Drew is looking to finish this matchup off as he goes coast to coast. That may be it for Joe Sullivan. I don't think he's got anything left in him. And I think he's too far from his tag team partners for them to make the save. This looks like it's going to be it for this Norton Savage, and that looks like it's going to be it for this 6-man tag team match, but Joe Sullivan somehow gets the shoulder up. Drew's not done. Drew is not done. The front flip DDT just spiked him. But no. Double leg takedown. Sullivan's back up. And Sullivan makes a tag to Chris Hunter. Drew gonna roll out of the ring. Gets back inside. Kick to the leg. And throws him into the corner. Tag is made to Cody. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. These guys setting up looking for the Campbell Crusher. Into the cover. Straight Edge is taken out. 1, 2, 3. The Campbell Club secure the win for their team as Cody Campbell finally puts an end to Chris Hunter with that Campbell Crusher. That was an absolutely phenomenal 6-man tag team match here tonight. I wasn't sure how well these guys were all going to mesh with each other. Devin, Russ, and the Campbell Club, they've had their history. But tonight, their differences were put aside so that they could all score the win over their respective rivals. Like I said, an incredible 6-man tag team match in a great way to start off our show here tonight. But now it's time for us to keep things going. Up next, Jeff Baker and Brian Brutus set to collide 1-on-1. My God, that was just a fucking brilliant tag team match. That right there, I feel like that is definitely a contender for match of the year. Should have just had the Cyclones that I was not expecting. I wasn't expecting them either. Like, after he did that first one, I was thinking, alright, now he's going to his next form of attack. Now, he had a second one in the tank. But then, like, you know, after he still kicked out, or the pin still got broken up, whatever happened, you know, they kept on going for a little bit, and then Straight Edge, just out of fucking nowhere, charged in and hit him with yet another Cyclone Enziguri. That right there was a fucking incredible tag match. And you know what, we're like half an hour into the stream. That was all one match. Let me go ahead and pay you out real quick, Brian. Pay you out 3 fucking times for that one. Let's see. But now it's time for our next match. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a little lightheaded while I was calling that shit. It was a little overwhelming, to say the least. I think I'm glad that I put the show off until tonight, because if I was as tired as I was yesterday, then god fucking damn, I don't think that I would have been able to I don't think I could have been nearly as hyped for that match as I just was. But we do have to switch things over. Like I said, Jeff Baker and Brian Brutus set to collide up next. I was putting in match of the year chef's kiss. Yeah, I just saw that you did that. Honestly, if you wouldn't have, I would have. I definitely fucking would have. Alright. Now it is time. Jeff Baker, Brian Brutus, these two going to go at it one-on-one. Need to remember to put my candidates.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Jay Baker. And from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 244 pounds, one half of the tag team, Jeff Baker.
Now last week, Blood Money earned themselves an opportunity at the UPW Tag Team Championships currently around the waists of Jay and Jeff Baker. They did this by having Oxley defeat Seth Baker one-on-one in last week's main event. But before these guys can all face off in that tag team match for the tag team titles, we're going to see Jeff Baker take on Brian Brutus up next. And later on tonight, Jay Baker and the UPW champion Oxley are going to collide in our main event. Now, Brian Brutus is an absolute tank in between those ropes. He has defeated some of UPWA's best veterans since his arrival here in the UPWA. At the moment, Brutus has 9 wins and 7 losses to his name. He is currently 1-3 in the year 2022. But to be fair, several, if not all of those losses have been in tag team competition. In one-on-ones, Brian Brutus thrives. And we're going to see him go up against one half of the UPWA Tag Team Champions here in just a moment. Now, I say Brutus thrives in singles matches, but it's quite the opposite for Jay and Jeff Baker. We've seen time and time again, these guys step into the ring on their own. They don't do so good. But when those titles are on the line, when they are going up against anybody in 2-on-2 matches, it is a whole different ball game. These guys are on a completely different level from the competition. Brian Brutus, speaking of levels, Brian Brutus just leveled Jeff Baker with that big boot a moment ago, and he's looking to follow up some of this offense with a running power slam. And when you look at that physique, something Vince would revel in, no fucking doubt about it. Jeff gonna pick Brutus up, give him the hard right, and follow up with a backbreaker. And now picks Brutus up. There's the reversal though, the arm drag takes him down, and now just has him by the back of the neck. Oh, what a club across the chest! May have just broken a rib with that one. But Jeff is right back up and back body drops the opponent. Jeff Baker has that hand pinned and stomp right to the elbow, trying to take out one of Brutus's limbs. Try to take out some of that power game that Brutus brings to the table. Now has the surfboard stretch applied, trying to damage the shoulders. But Brutus fights free. Elbow to the midsection. Allows him to escape and now throws him over the top rope and down to the floor below. I mentioned that Brian Brutus is an absolute machine inside that ring. in his very short career here, Brian Brutus, he has already been in the Proving Ground tournaments. Like I said, he's got 9 wins already in the UPWA since his debut. If I take a look back here now, as he locks in the bear hug, but Jeff Baker finds a reversal. Over the past just 6 months, Brian Brutus has amassed 9 wins. He's looking for 10 here tonight, as he just unloads these hard right hands into the skull. Needless to say that Damian Deaver, he definitely has an eye for talent. Brian Brutus is the epitome of that. Not to mention the fact that under Damian Deaver's guidance, Oxley has won the UPWA Championship. He won the Proving Ground Tournament. Akane Tanaka has won the UPWA Women's Championship. And if things keep on going Blood Money's way, Brian Brutus is going to be the next person to get some gold around his waist alongside Damian Deaver, as these two look to capture the Bakers UPWA Tag Team titles. Brian Brutus now has this camel clutch locked in, sitting as far back as he possibly can, putting a lot of torque on Jeff Baker's back. But Baker's right back up and just German suplex this beast. Damian Deaver, though, distracting him, allows Brutus to get back up and now manhandling Jeff Baker. Such a brutal backbreaker. Jeff took Brutus down for a moment there with that right hand, but Brutus is right back up. And hang on, trying to take out the leg now, dragon screw. But he's getting right back up and now just rolls back up. The quickness of Brian Brutus. And another backbreaker. While Jeff Baker's been trying to take out the limbs of Brian Brutus throughout this matchup, Brutus seems to have been targeting the back of his opponent as much as possible, which makes sense. Hang on a second, looking for the Brutalizer. Gonna go for the cover, hooks the outside leg. But the referee distracted with Jay Baker, never saw a thing. And now, oh! Brutus took his eye off the ball momentarily. Saw Jay Baker, but that allowed Jeff to capitalize with a clothesline. Now the kick to the gut. Jeff setting up here, he got him up, looking for the Baker driver. And that is exactly what Brutus has been trying to prevent. Jeff going for the cover, and now Damian Deaver distracts the referee. But Baker is setting up for another one. Kicks to the gut again. Double underhook, lifts him up, and delivers another Baker driver. Into the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, no! I don't know how he did it, but Brian Brutus has just kicked out of a second Baker driver in a row. But now Baker going to pick him back up and look to capitalize on this slew of offense. However, Brutus with the reversal just runs him over with that clothesline. Now throws Baker into the corner. Going to bring him up to the top turnbuckle. Hard right hand. Baker is stunned on the middle rope. But Brutus and Baker both on the top rope now looking for a superplex to the outside. And Brian Brutus soaking in the crowd's admiration. But that may have cost him because Baker looks to capitalize with that hard uppercut. Count of 4 by the referee. These two going at it at ringside. Brutus has him up though. And now looking to just drop him on the apron. God damn. You see the way Baker fell down to the floor. The wind got taken out of him by that one. He's just about out, I think. But somehow he continues to soldier on. That elbow to the gut to create some separation. But that may have just angered brutal Brian Brutus as he delivers the Brutalizer once again. And now into the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2, but he only gets a 2 count. give credit where it's due. Jeff Baker, he's got that never say die attitude. He's refusing to give up in this matchup, but at some point you have to think maybe it's better just to throw in the towel and live to fight another day, because what's happening right now, he is just being destroyed by Brutus, and it's not going to stop until he stays down, because now Brutus delivers the brutal bomb. Into the cover, hooks the leg, shoulders down, and no, Baker still kicks out. I don't think the win is worth it. I really don't. But Jeff Baker's putting his body on the line, seemingly to prove a point, and it's gonna cost him as he now gets hit with the burning diamond. Into the pin. And he still kicks out. How is Baker still going? Now Brutus slowing the match down a bit as he locks in this rear chin lock. Brutus has hit quite a few big moves over the past minute or so in this matchup. Now needs a bit of a break to catch his breath, and what better way to do that than to apply a resting hold on your opponent. But that may have somehow given Baker some time to recover, because just like that, he is right back up and takes Brutus back down with that very southern uppercut, going for the cover. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Jeff Baker, he says that was a 3, but the referee, it's at his discretion to call this matchup. He says it was only a 2. Now Brutus is back up, and he is angrier than ever. Big boot just nearly decapitates Jeff Baker, but he had him up in the military press, took too long. Baker capitalizes with a punch, and now follows up with a gutbuster. He really is pure will. He really is. He is willing himself on at this point, and it may pay off. The kick to the gut, and a double underhook. He's got him up, and delivers the Baker driver. Going for the pin, hooks the outside leg to defeat Brian Brutus, and only a 2. What more is it going to take to put either of these guys away? Neither one is willing to give. Jeff Baker can't break the body of Brian Brutus, and Brutus can't break the spirit of Jeff Baker. The immovable force seems to have met the unstoppable force seems to have met the immovable object, but Brutus is going to try to break the will of Baker as he applies the pressure in this bear hug. And, well, Jeff didn't tap out, but Brutus, I think he was starting to get tired. Had to let go of the hold before Baker found a way to capitalize in reverse. I'll give him credit, he hung in there long enough to withstand the pressure of that bear hug, but it may have been in vain. Brutus is looking to finish him off once again with another brutal bomb. I think that's it. I don't see a way that Jeff Baker kicks out of this one. He goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Brian Brutus secures the victory. These two men gave it their absolute all. If this was a tag team match, I think this would have gone the other way. But the fact of the matter is, Brian Brutus is just an unstoppable machine. Jeff Baker fought and fought and fought. He gave it everything that he had. In the end, this tank of a man could not be stopped. And now Jeff Baker may be worse for wear. He is going to be feeling the effects of this match for quite a while.
Here is your winner, Brian Brutus.
And to be quite frank, when they do defend the titles against Blood Money, I have a bad feeling that Jeff Baker will not be at 100%. Brian Brutus secures the win here tonight, but ladies and gentlemen, it is time to move on to our mid-card match of the night. The women are going to look to follow this one, and I do not envy them. Emily Sharp and the United States Women's Champion Izzy Phelps collide up next. That match was way too fucking good. That's all I can really say about that. That match was just way too fucking good. What's up, Brendan? Oh, what's up, Monta? How you doing, bro? Let's see. Dude, y'all just missed a couple, like, 2 back-to-back bangers. Like, you know how normally we end the show at around midnight? We only got finished with a second match. Let's see, Brutus got the win and Jeff Baker took the loss. Let me go ahead and find him real quick. The opening match wasn't 40 minutes. It was more like 30 or so. But it was like this match on its own took a while as well. Hold on, let me go ahead and update Discord. I'll catch up on the chat in just a minute. Give me 1 sec. But that match right there was just a man who was willing himself to get the victory, but in the end, it just wasn't enough to overcome the strength and power. No pun intended towards Joe Sullivan and Chris Hunter, but it just wasn't enough to overcome Brian Brutus in the end. You gotta feel bad for Jeff Baker. He gave it everything he had, but it wasn't enough. Man, they're taking this way harder than maybe they should. They really fucking were. I fucking blanked and realized MCW is today. Damn. Yeah, I'm sorry that I had to postpone it, dude. These morning classes have just been kicking my ass. Hey, look at that. Fucking 2,600 views in total. How about that? Honestly, I think after Apocalypse, I'm probably going to have to move us back over to Wednesdays and the Wednesday-Friday schedule. I'm not even sure if that'll work, actually, because that'll be fucked on Wednesday for my Wednesday classes. I don't know. I think a change in the schedule is going to be coming soon. I don't know what it'll be exactly. But I think after Apocalypse, I'm going to have to change when I stream again, unfortunately. Had a pretty good opening match. That's an understatement if I ever heard one. Yeah, it was only 40 minutes. Telling me that opener went hard. I'm going to have to watch. Hey, what's up, Jordan? Glad the UPWA made this a 2-hour special. Also, I'm glad I didn't start my homework. Damn. SmackDown, Rampage, MCW, the Friday Night Wars. No, if anything, we're warring with NXT now. NXT is fucking challenging Motor City Wrestling, bro. Let's be real. We were the ones who fucking. Well, I think Rampage also. I think they're. No, wait. I'm fucking stupid. I was thinking that NXT was on at 11 now. NXT Level Up, that is. But no, they're fucking going up against Rampage now for some reason. Once again, Vince McMahon is really just trying to go toe-to-toe with AEW. He's like, alright, so our fucking third brand couldn't beat your best show. So now we're going to send in our, I guess at this point, 5th brand, because NXT UK would be the 4th. So I guess Level Up would be the 5th to take on your second show. Alright, well, anyway, we're going to go ahead and get our next matchup going, though. It is Emily Sharp and Izzy Phelps one-on-one. It is, but no one cares about Level Up. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to watch Level Up even once, to be honest.
Making her way to the ring, from Vancouver, British Columbia, Emily Sharp.
Emily Sharp, the longest reigning UPW Women's Champion in history, feels like she should have been the longest reigning US Women's Champion in history as well. But because of that triple threat match at New Year No Fear, because of there being an X factor in that contest, Well, Izzy Phelps, she was the X Factor. And she managed to pin the original #1 contender, that being Jessica Taylor, in order to win the title. But Emily Sharp's grief is that Phelps never beat her to win the title. In Phelps' mind, in Sharp's mind, she should still be the champion. And she is very upset that she's not. And now it looks like this, well, things are boiling over. Finally, Izzy Phelps and Emily Sharp, these two are going to go one-on-one non-title.
From Raleigh, North Carolina, the United States Women's Champion, Izzy Phelps.
These two are finally going to go one-on-one in a non-title match. But that's all Emily Sharp needs. She says that all she wants is the chance to prove that she deserves to be the champion still. But after, well, if she defeats Izzy Phelps here tonight, you have to expect that not only will Phelps be having to deal with Selena Dominguez soon, but Emily Sharp will be on the horizon as well. But now this matchup starts. Sharp with the first shot that kicks to the gut, and now a fisherman suplex as well. Phelps back up. Rolling axe kick just took the opponent down, though. The champion's in control. But she needs to maintain it, needs to get back on the offensive. Oh, drop kick to the back of the head. Sharp may be hurt after that one. And gets out of the way. Now from behind, a Russian leg sweep. And wait a minute. Wait a minute, Selena Dominguez. Like I said last week, we found out that she will be the next challenger to the U.S. Women's Championship. She defeated Jessica Taylor to earn #1 contention status. But now she's getting a closer look at the action. Emily Sharp looking to secure the victory, steal the win with that jackknife cover. Phelps able to kick out, but Sharp maintains control of that German suplex. Quick jab and a forearm. And a backstabber. Just like that, Phelps turns things back around. No wasted motion. But she gets taken down by the clothesline. At first, I really thought it was gonna be Melissa Roode, and I was gonna go the fuck off. Yeah, I'll be honest, not sure when the next time we're gonna see Melissa Roode is, if we are gonna see her at all. I will be honest with you. Izzy Phelps ties up the legs, and oh, a figure 4 leg snap to Emily Sharp, trying to break the legs and prevent her from hitting that sharpshooter later on in the match. Hard right hand for the midsection, though, and Phelps now, wait a second, setting up here, we may be in Charlotte, but we're going on a ride to Raleigh. But hold on a second, Phelps not able to capitalize because Dominguez has her attention. Dominguez, oh wait a second, Sharp trying to capitalize. Phelps knew she was coming and got that right hand just in time. And hold on a second, Snapdragon suplex. Sharp is back in control, but not for long. Phelps turns things around once again, and the Enziguri now takes Sharp down. Fell face first onto that bottom rope. And now Phelps going to throw the opponent to the outside. Wait a minute. Setting up here. Looking. Going to go through the ropes. Looking for this tornado DDT. And now, no, looking for a left. But Sharp with one of her own. As these two go back and forth, let me tell you about some more about why this matchup is happening. Earlier tonight, Izzy Phelps, she was talking to Aaron Ryan backstage during an interview. Aaron Ryan was asking her about all the losses that she's been taking as champion in Sharp. Well, Phelps says that her losses seem to make her stronger. Hang on a second, though. She may take another loss right here. The sharpshooter's locked in. Phelps is so close to the ropes. And she is forced to tap out. Never mind what I was going to say. Emily Sharp gets the win. Forces the champion to tap out. And that has got to be very demoralizing for Izzy Phelps. I was going to say that Izzy Phelps, she said that she is at her best when the odds are stacked against her, when people don't believe in her, because she's been facing adversity and a lack of belief in herself from others ever since she arrived in the UPWA. But in spite of all that, she's still become the champion. And I was going to say that the odds were not in her favor, in my opinion, here tonight, but it looks like the popular opinion being against her is not going to help her in this case. The sharpshooter of Emily Sharp, just too much to overcome.
Here's your winner, Emily Sharp, Selena Dominguez.
But at the same time, this wasn't a truly fair one-on-one match. Selena Dominguez sort of making this into a handicap with her numerous distractions throughout the contest. Emily Sharp was able to capitalize on that, it seems like, and eventually secure the win. But now it's time for us to move on to our next match of the night. Emily Sharp got the win. Congratulations to her. Hopefully this doesn't derail the champion too much. But now it is time for a tag team match. Coming up next, we've got Deuce and Duncan Jones taking on the team of Tyler Van Diver and Shinzo Tabata. Dominguez, you should be getting rid of Sharp because if not, then this could be a triple threat then, you dumbass. Maybe that would benefit Izzy Phelps, though. She won the championship in a triple threat. Maybe she can defend it in a triple threat. Still, Dominguez would be a dumbass for making that the thing then. The formula does it again. I'll get you your fucking money in just a minute. Alright, let's see. Emily Sharp got the win. Let me go ahead and update the records real quick and then the Discord. Man, we are over an hour in. We're only done with half of our card now. And honestly, I could expect this to go on for like another half hour at least. Let's see, surprised when the gods haven't punished MCW for XCW having a good show. Don't say that yet, we still have a fucking main event. How long was the first match? The first match lasted like over half an hour. Including entrances, to be fair. In the show's opener. You know, like opening thing, you know, like the thing, you know. And then the match after that took like another 15 minutes or so. But all in all, this has been a great fucking night so far, I have to say. And we're going to keep things going when the team of Deuce and Duncan Jones take on the team of Tyler Van Diver and Shinzo Tabata. Let's go ahead and get to it. You know what that means? XW 160 about to be DQs and countouts. You fucking know it, bro.
Introducing first, from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 245 pounds, the European champion, Deuce.
Deuce, the current European champion, he will defend that title at Titans Collide next month against the Golden Star Tyler Van Diver. But tonight, before he can get there, he will have to team up with Duncan Jones to take out his number 1 contender, as well as the man he won the European Championship from, Shinzo Tabata.
And his partner, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 198 pounds, Duncan Jones.
Duncan Jones making his way down to the ring. Now, last week, Jones cost Shinzo Tabata his match against Kamikaze Marty only 7 days after Shinzo Tabata tried to cost Jones a match against Santana Santos. Turnabout was fair play, but still Shinzo Tabata was irate at the fact that this man is the reason why Tabata now has a loss to Kamikaze Marty of all people. Surprises DJ and not Kamikaze Marty, who could just turn this into a 1v1 by talking to Tabata. DJ slowly the new Adrian Rose me, except never successful. Wait, how the fuck is Duncan Jones the new Adrian Rose to you?
And their opponent, first, from West Palm Beach, Florida, weighing in at 225 pounds, Tyler Van Diver.
And now the Golden Star, Tyler Van Diver, the number 1 contender for the European Championship, makes his way down to the ring. Van Diver earned this opportunity 2 weeks ago by knocking off Seth Baker. But you have to expect that heading into this matchup for the European Championship next month is going to mean a lot more to Van Diver than just the European Championship. Van Diver and Deuce, these two have a very bad history with one another, dating all the way back to Soul Survivor of last year. Tyler Van Diver, he had just about run through the entire XTW Gauntlet, defeated 4 men on one night. The final obstacle in his path was the purebred athlete, but in the end, it was just the numbers were just too much. Van Diver couldn't get the job done on that night, but he did get the job done at a later date.
From Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bad Luke King.
At that point, it didn't matter, though. There were no stakes. And before that rivalry could truly finish, Deuce got injured by Cody Gray. So we never really had that third and final rubber match between Tyler Van Diver and Deuce. Next month at Titans Collide, it looks like we're finally going to get the conclusion of that rivalry we've all been looking forward to. But Shinzo Tabata is another man who's had his issues with Deuce. But more recently, he's had his issues with Duncan Jones. Like I was saying last week, Tabata was cost a match by DJ. And you have to know he is looking forward to getting some revenge here tonight. And here we go, it's Deuce And Tyler Van Diver starting this matchup off. Referee calls for the bell. This match is underway. Deuce immediately in with that full Nelson into a kick to the back, and now grabs him by the hair. A couple of hard right hands, or left hands, excuse me, and a stomp as well. For good measure there, but Tyler Van Diver finds a counter. There's the jawbreaker to the Enziguri. Deuce ducks it though. Van Diver right back up. Both men charge in. Deuce gets the better of that exchange with a kick to the gut, and now follows up with a neck breaker. No, wait. Oh, elbow to the back of the neck. And he's not done. Just deadlifts him up, back suplex. And Deuce starting things off. He knows he is in full control of this match. But Van Diver is never one to sleep on. He finds a quick reversal, able to sweep the leg. Now gets out of dodge, tags in Shinzo Tabata. And here's a rematch from New Year No Fear. Goes for the clothesline, gets none of it though. Deuce just absorbs it and follows up by driving him into the canvas. These two have a history of their own, dating back to the UPWA draft. Shinzo Tabata challenged anybody on the Extreme Takedown Wrestling roster. As of that night, Deuce was still a member of XCW and accepted Shinzo Tabata's challenge. However, Tabata would cheekily accept a count-out win over the purebred athlete to save face as the European champion and escape with a victory at all. Deuce now going to tag in Duncan Jones, though. These two got some issues they need to settle. Jones immediately into the clothesline. And now kicks to the gut, drops him down to a knee. Follows up with the flatliner. Going to pick him up, kicks to the gut. And now Tabata with a belly-to-belly suplex. Going to pick Jones up. And hold on a second. Looking to follow up here with... Oh! The brain buster. Going for the cover to put Duncan Jones away. And only a 2. But now going to follow up. Locks in this rear chin lock. Trying to squeeze the air out of Duncan Jones and prevent any more from getting in. But Jones with a couple of elbows to the gut. Wait a second. There's the backbreaker. Now going to pick him up, but there's a reversal from Tabata. Clotheslines him. And now is looking to follow up and finish Jones off. He's got Jones up and looks to deliver the bad luck bomb. But there's the ring IQ of Shinzo Tabata. Knows he's too close to the rope, so he takes a moment to drag him away before going for the pin, but he only gets a 2 count. Tag now made to Tyler Van Diver, who has no shortage of history with Duncan Jones either. These two had a feud of their own when Duncan Jones got a very lucky roll-up pinfall on Tyler Van Diver a few months back. And this all led Tyler Van Diver to teach the rookie a lesson when he defended the UPWA Championship against him back at End of the Line. Van Diver easily managed to defeat Duncan Jones, but as soon as he had the match won, right after the match was over, Straight Edge arrived on the scene alongside DGX and redeemed the Proving Ground contract to win the UPWA Championship from him. And just as soon as Deuce is tagged back in, Van Diver makes the tag back to Shinzo Tabata. These two going to resume things. Hold on a second though. Deuce has him by the head. It just unloads with these right hands again. After Tabata got that count-out win over Deuce during the UPWA draft, these two continued to feud for a couple of months on Motor City Wrestling since Deuce was drafted over here. This all led to that European Championship match at New Year No Fear. It was a great back-and-forth match. But in the end, well, Deuce is the one who's still here as your European champion. Oh, what an uppercut. Just dropped the Bad Luck King with that one. Tabata trying to crawl for his life. It's not going to happen, though. Lifts him up into a military press. And just drops him down. Now Deuce setting up, looking to finish him off here. Lifts him up. Deuce is wild. Drags him away from the ropes. Going to go for the cover. Shoulders down. And Van Diver breaks things up. But Deuce going to dispose of the Golden Star, get rid of him, take him out of the equation, and focus back on the Bad Luck King. It's a damn handicap match. Jones being of no use. What the fuck are you talking about? I do think Deuce could kill someone with a shad tackle. I'm sure he fucking could. Couldn't even prevent a damn pin break. Hey, give him a break, man. Defending a pin's hard, bro. Shinzo Tabata in full control, going to bring Deuce to the top turnbuckle, but now shifts his attention to Duncan Jones. Tabata is still furious with Duncan Jones. He doesn't care if he's in the ring with one of the most dangerous men in the UPWA. He still wants revenge for what happened last week. But now Deuce up on the top rope. Wait a second, comes in with that club. Tabata took too long to refocus on the purebred athlete, and he paid for it. Now Deuce is back in control, turns him around, sets up for a Boston Knee Party. That was a huge mistake by Shinzo Tabata. He knows how dangerous Deuce can be. He has learned this firsthand, but yet his rage towards Duncan Jones still fueled him to go on the attack. Regardless of the consequences of his actions, he's still able to kick out of the count of two. But for how much longer can he continue to do so? Because now Deuce is setting up once again. There's the kick to the gut, lifts him up, and delivers Deuce's Wild. Goes right for the cover. But Tyler Van Diver is right there to break things up at the count of 0. Now Deuce going to apply the Iron Claw. Try to force Tabata to tap out. Shad tackles are registered weapons. And wait a second. Tabata's out. He couldn't take the pain. He passes out from the hold. Well, that was a shitty way to end the match. Well, I guess Deuce once again proving why he is the European champion, defeating the former champion. Once more, these two picked up things right where they left off. And Deuce just finished him off. But ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere because your main event of the night is still coming up next.
Here are your winners, Deuce and Duncan Jones.
Duncan Jones, no doubt about it. He's got to be happy to have a guy like Deuce on his team for this matchup. Better be to be with him than against him. Shinzo Tabata and Tyler Van Diver found that out the hard way here tonight. But will this be a sign of things to come? I know that Deuce didn't defeat Tyler Van Diver tonight, but if this match is anything to go by, it looks like he may do exactly that at Titans Collide when they compete for the European Championship. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, your main event of the evening is up next, so go ahead and stick with us, because here in just a moment, Jay Baker is going to be in action looking to avenge his brother Jeff for earlier tonight when he takes on the UPWA champion Oxley. And I just realized this match is champion versus champion. My guy, my boy, my purebred athlete. My UPWA European champion. He made him light work. Jones did nothing during that match. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. Jones held his own against Shinzo Tabata, from what I remember. To be fair, I was mostly calling the match So I can easily say what's happening during the moment, but it's hard for me to remember sometimes what happened even like 3 seconds ago in a match. I don't call this shit. My mind's all about the present and not about the past. You feel me? See, Excalibur, the future of Team Taz and UPWA he didn't need that Duncan kid, only needed himself. That was a free W. He did nothing equals Adrian Rose change. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that fucking match to see if y'all are right, because I feel like Duncan Jones held his fucking own. I feel like this is just Jordan being biased towards his own guys again, you know? Should probably get the best paid out, shouldn't I? Yeah. It's different when I say he did nothing, but I feel like Jordan may be just skewing your mind, you know? I think I'm gonna go back and rewatch and see if y'all are right. Cause y'all talking shit about my boy, you know? Hold on a second. Before I start this next match, I just want to see something real quick. I just want to see something real fucking quick. Alright, I'm sorry. I was looking back at I was looking at the playback of the stream on on actual Twitch. I just wanted to see what that fucking looked like when I threw the bottle behind me. Cause I thought the thing landed right. Oh, I thought the thing landed right here or something. Until I heard it actually fall, so there was a little delay there. You know, I just wanted to see for myself. You know, I deserve that. I'm not gonna feel bad about it. All right, fucking main event time. Let's go ahead and get to it. Jay Baker and Oxley. You get used to it after a while.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Jack Baker. And from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 251 pounds, one half of the Pro Wrestling Alliance, Jay Baker.
Well, earlier tonight, Jeff Baker gave it his absolute all against Brian Brutus, and he came up short. It was a war between them, but now Jay Baker is looking to rebound the Baker's momentum by defeating the UPWA champion. Say yeah! Fuck! I like the idea that as soon as you hear say yeah, just everybody starts screaming fuck. Like I said earlier tonight, Brian Brutus secured the victory against Jeff Baker. It was a very close fight. Multiple Baker drivers, multiple brutalizers and brutal bombs. Even a burning diamond. They took each other to the limit, but Brutus had a little bit more to give. But now Jay Baker and the UPWA champion Oxley, fresh off of a loss this past this past Wednesday night, excuse me, on Extreme Takedown Wrestling to Johnny Nightblade. Set to reverse his, looking to reverse his fortunes by defeating Jay Baker. And now Oxley just targeting that right shoulder of Jay Baker, looking for the kick across the chest as well. Gets caught into a dragon screw though. I like how Jordan didn't put an up in the first, like after the first fuck him in that message. So instead they're just asking Oxley to fuck him. Or to fuck them, I should say. Anyway, Jay looking for a right hand. Oxley with the reversal. Sends him into the corner. Big boot from Baker though. Turns things around now, unloading with these clubs, looking for a fourth, looking for a fifth. Oxley sidesteps that one, in a clothesline, sends him over the top rope and down to the floor. Ref begins his count. These two starting to battle on the outside, at ringside. Hard right hand to the midsection. Baker, though, able to reverse that scoop slam attempt and get back inside the ring. There's definitely no man's land for Oxley. Did not want to be by the Bakers at ringside. But now Jay Baker unloads those right hands. Going to pick him up. And follows up with a very southern uppercut. Now we see Brian Brutus getting on the apron and distracting the referee, I guess. He's not really, though, because the ref's watching the action still. But either way, Oxley reverses the Baker driver, now has a half crab locked in. Wait a minute, though, shoves him back. Baker able to escape. Now from behind, but Oxley a kick to the gut to break up the hold. Pulls him in and delivers the spinning power slam. Into the cover, hooks the leg, shoulders down. Only a 2. Meanwhile, Damian Deaver slips a chair into the ring. What's Oxley thinking here? He's got that shoulder once again, has that arm locked. And, oh my god, that is just such a painful hold. Wait a second. Referee distracted Oxley with the chair. And that is how Blood Money does it right there. Damian Deaver has been teaching these guys his tricks. But Jay Baker, trying to work through it, delivers that suplex and follows up with a leg drop across the leg. Jay with the stomp. And now locking in here, locking him in the Rings of Saturn. Notice how he traps the left arm to keep it away from that bottom rope. Smart strategy there by Jay Baker. But either way, Oxley able to escape and force a break. Well, escape on his own, I should say, I guess. Still, though, Jay Baker maintains control, follows up with a very southern uppercut. Once again, Brutus distracting the referee. He doesn't see the pin. Instead, Jay gonna have to move on to something else here. Oxley shoots him off the ropes. And wait a second. Baker pulls him in. Gut wrench suplex. And now Baker looking to finish Oxley off with the Baker driver. Brutus making up for his miscue. And once again, Brutus distracts the referee, though. At what point is enough enough? Wait, I think at this point it's enough. The referee has just ejected Brian Brutus. But is it too little too late? Because Oxley now delivers the scoop slam in the center of the ring. Basically a 3-on-2 now. Damian Deaver's still at ringside for Oxley as he goes for the cover. And that's going to do it. Oxley delivers the scoop slam, and just to add insult to injury, drops the elbow across the chest. He knew the match was done after the scoop slam, but he goes for the elbow drop as well and secures the pin. Ultimately, Brian Brutus sacrificed himself to keep Oxley alive in this match, and it looks like it paid off. The referee did finally eject Brian Brutus, but it was after Baker had already delivered his best shot at winning this match. Oxley follows up with a scoop slam, and then the elbow drop just to add insult to injury.
Winner, the Bruiser, Oxley.
The UPWA champion secures the victory here tonight, but more importantly, perhaps, blood money. Both Oxley and Brian Brutus have defeated both UPWA Tag Team Champions here tonight. And I apologize if you heard that burp just a second ago. Oh my god. Fucking incredible show, I have to say. I thought XTW was definitely going to have this week 1 with like how good their fucking matches were. But I think MCW just brought the fight right back to them. Especially with those first couple of matches. But either way, congratulations to Oxley on becoming the first man this year to earn 6 wins. And on a side note, Oxley now has 6 wins, 6 losses for 2022. But also has 66 wins overall. But ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for us to go ahead and get out of here. XW always wins the weekly wars. Honestly, I think XW still won, to be honest. So I think like every match on Wednesday was fucking great. This week we only had like 2 matches that were fucking awesome. But still, those 2 matches were absolutely incredible. But now it's time, like I said, it's time for us to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I always appreciate the hell out of you. This was MCW 159 live from Charlotte, North Carolina. And you know what? The UPWA is with Ukraine. That's all I want to fucking say about that. Absolutely horrible what the hell's going on over there. I wish there was something that I could fucking do to make some sort of a difference. I feel bad that I can't. I know that I shouldn't, because like what am I gonna do? But you know, I'm not gonna go ahead and get too far into that. It's an absolutely horrible world that we're living in nowadays. But I hope that the UPWA fucking brings you guys some happiness and some entertainment when the world only seems to get shittier. I hope that this is a good like something to take you guys' minds off things, to keep y'all at ease. I know it is for me. But as I was saying, this is your boy Doug the Dog 6. I'm signing off. Have a good night, everybody. I hope y'all had a great day. Have a good night and have a happy fucking Saturday. I will see y'all on the next one.